My business is Wilkies Fresh Baked Bread, and we bake artisan baked goods using recipes that have been handed down through 4 generations. So started my love of making bread at a very early age, watching my grandmother and my father spend hours letting bread rise and mixing it, rolling it out, making the sticky buns we serve now. It's her process. So always had that deep love of food. So I decided to turn that into a career and went into hotel restaurant management at Algonquin in Ottawa. And then finished my schooling with culinary management at the same school. And then as a graduation gift, I got my great-great-grandfather's recipe books. So started playing around with his bread recipe and created 22 different types of bread, I think we're at now, off of that one recipe. And then sold that at the Cart Farmers Market. And it slowly grew into needing a bigger space, so then we opened the storefront, and now we have Wilkies. And the name comes from, his name was Percy Wilkinson, but I would call him Wilkie. So it should have an apostrophe, but my brother's the English teacher, I'm the chef, so. We do offer lunches and soups and sandwiches, but I like to think that we're a meeting hub for any friends meeting up or family gatherings that have happened, or long-lost friends finding each other. That's happened a couple of times. We use recipes that have been originally my great-great-grandfather, and he traveled around the States and Southern Ontario, and I use his handwritten recipes in a lot of the day-to-day baking. We also do a lot of sourdough baking. We have our sourdough mother on site. So this is a chunk of our sourdough mother. So where the elastic band is its original size when it was first put in the container, and it has expanded. So it's basically a natural wild form of yeast. So instead of using commercial yeast in some of our breads, we use the sourdough starter. So it carries a distinct flavor and smell, and it's a probiotic and has a lot of health benefits to it. It's a form of fermentation. So it's pretty interesting. Her name's Ethel. We will be throwing her a birthday party one day soon, around April 15th. So we started playing around with it around April 15th, so I don't know if that's a Sunday or not, but it'll happen around April 15th. So most places use commercial yeast, but the sourdough is not unique to us. A lot of people use sourdough, but a lot of people name them and stuff, so there's never a lack of creativity in the environment. We're constantly coming up with new breads, new desserts. If you want to try something, we always try it. Right now we're testing new bread recipes for the spring, so it's always fun. I have found peace walking the streets of downtown Pembroke, seeing the energy come back to life and seeing fellow business owners supporting each other, stopping and chatting with friends. It's a nice energy to just walk downtown Pembroke. I think the use of old style recipes blended with new flavors really helps create a bond of old and new. You have classic favorites that everybody likes and new food that not a lot of people have tried, but they're adventurous and try it. They're always fun. They are always interested in the new bread, they're always interested in the new product. They always want to try something new, so it always keeps it alive and growing. So it's fun to see their faces light up when I've had a couple of people who'd say, this bread is like the bread that my grandmother used to make, or can you make this bread? I had it on a trip, or so we try and do different things for different people.